Do you find it difficult to feel comfortable and confident on camera? Well, if you do, you're not alone, and this is the third video in a little mini-series I'm doing on how to feel a bit more comfortable and confident on camera. You can watch the other two videos by looking at the cards above or in the description below. And today we're going to be looking at the things that you can do while you're actually recording to make it easier for you to feel more comfortable on camera. Hi, I'm Demelza Marie with Creative Online Courses, and I have over 15 years experience in video production. Now, if you want to improve your video so that you can increase your watch time, professional credibility, and feel good about your production quality, then check out my free 30-minute masterclass where I'll give you 10 top tips that you can implement for your videos right away. So don't be held back by lack of production know-how. These easy tips will propel you forward whatever kind of videos you plan to make. Get access to your free masterclass right here. Hi, Demelza Marie here with Creative Online Courses, and on this channel I guide you through tips and tutorials to crush it with visual media and produce your online courses like a boss. I also go behind the scenes with a vlog of what it's like to be a mom entrepreneur, so if you're new here, please consider subscribing. So as I mentioned in the introduction, we're going to be looking at the things that you can do while you're actually recording to help you feel more comfortable and confident as you are presenting yourself on camera. Now, it's important to remember that you're basically talking to a person and not a camera. So while you are actually talking to a camera, obviously it is a person that is going to be watching the end product. So one thing you could do is to imagine, or actually if you have a friend who can sit behind the camera, then you can talk to them. And that might make it a little bit easier because you feel like you're actually having a conversation with a person, even though they're not going to be talking back. You're giving the presentation directly to them. Another thing you can do if you don't have someone who is willing to sit behind a camera lens for however long it takes is to actually put a picture of them or of anyone above the camera lens and talk to the picture. Again, that might just help you feel like you're talking to a person rather than a camera. And you can also put a mirror behind the camera lens and talk to that. You can then see yourself and you can see your mannerisms, your energy, whether you're smiling or not. And that can help you as well. So any one of those can help if you have a hard time thinking that you're actually talking to a person rather than a camera. Now, this may seem a little bit hard to do, but don't stress about your video. It is supposed to be a fun experience, and if you are stressed about it and you feel tense, then that's going to be coming across in your presentation style, and your audience will feel that tension as well. So as we talked about in the other videos, you can do some warm-ups and things like that to prepare beforehand and to feel more relaxed and to feel more conversational. So remember, this is again to be fun, be passionate about what you're talking about, smile, and let the audience feel like they're connected with you. If you're passionate about your subject and you're engaging with them, then they're going to feel more passionate, feel more connected with you. If you're kind of sitting back and feel very stiff and you're not really smiling and you're delivering good content, it's good because you're delivering good content. But they're going to be a lot more engaged with you and with your content if you are looking a bit more passionate about it. So do try and incorporate a little bit of that into your presentation style. And again, the previous videos will help you with that. If you mess up, like we all do at times, then you can approach it in a couple of different ways. One is to ignore it completely, pretend that you didn't make the mistake, and it's quite possible that no one else will notice that you made a mistake either. You could also just correct yourself if you need to, so just carry on like you would a normal conversation with your friend. We often don't come up with the right words, or we stumble or something like that, and we just carry on with that conversation as normal. So again, remember that you are talking to a person, not to a camera, and to take that pressure off, and if you make a mistake, just correct yourself, move on, and it will be absolutely fine. Remember that your audience is probably a lot more forgiving than you are, so just take that pressure off. And of course, if you need to, you can always use editing, and you can use cuts in different places. So if you've taken 2 or 3 takes of your recording, which I recommend doing at least 2 anyway, then you can cut where you make the mistakes, put them together, and you can use cutaways or B-roll to cover your mistakes as well, and no one will even notice. You also want to think about what gives you the most energy. So if you find that standing up, you feel more energetic, then you can stand up and deliver your presentations. If you find that you actually get tired quite easily if you're standing up, then maybe sitting down would be a better way to do it. So again, think about how you can present your message in a way that is energetic and passionate, so that your audience actually feels connected and engaged and really passionate about the subject as well. And the other thing is to speak a little bit more slowly than you would normally, because you don't know who your audience is and they might have a little bit harder time keeping up with your accents if you've got a very heavy accent. So this is something I struggle a bit with because I have a very fast speaking voice. I also have quite good diction though, so most people can follow along. But let me know in the comments below if I do speak too fast and I can slow things down a little bit further. But do think about keeping things moving and not dragging things along, but also not being a runaway train and leaving your audience way behind. So hopefully those tips were helpful for feeling a little bit more comfortable while you're recording on camera. If you have any other tips, please let me know in the comment section below, and let me know which tips you found most helpful as well. And if you're interested in more tips and tricks on visual media or building your own courses, or what it's like behind the scenes of anyone building a business, then please hit the subscribe button and you can check out some more videos right here. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and we will talk soon.